Welcome back to another EV John YouTube channel video. Join me here in my driveway where we have a problem. My mother-in-law is here for the weekend. That is not the problem. We love when she comes to visit, but I lost my charging spot. Her van is now blocking this charging only spot. What am I going to do about it? Let's take a look. Now, to be fair, I asked her to park there. She's here for the weekend to do some family activities, and we're not going to be using her Volkswagen van during the weekend. We're going to be using our other two cars. So by me having her park where the Tesla usually goes, we can get the Tesla in and out, we can get the Tiguan in and out, and the van can stay there for the weekend, no problem. But that does give me a situation where my charging spot is blocked, even though I will add it is signed and marked as vehicle charging only. But I asked her to park here, and I'm going to show you how we're going to get this thing charged. Let's pop the frunk, and you'll see that I keep a cable in the front of the car. In addition to my regular EVSE and my backup EVSE, subject of another video, I have a handy EV Dance NACS extension cable. I got this at Amazon. I'll throw an affiliate link in the description. And what this allows me to do is have 21 feet of 50 amp rated cable extending from the existing level 2. So right here, I have this cable coiled up. I think this comes with a maybe 24 or 25 foot cable as it is, but it's not enough to reach from here on the side of the house all the way down to the back of the Model Y. I know this because I've tried and it just doesn't reach. So that's where this comes in handy. So let's grab it, let's open it up and take it out. So as you can see, we have a reel of pretty beefy 50 amp rated cable. We have two NACS ends, one where the charging handle will plug into and one that will plug into the car. Let's get this set up, and then I'll talk through my experience with it and different scenarios where this has been pretty handy. All right, I like to lay this out first when I'm going to use it. So you can see I have it there at the end of the car where we're going to plug it in, and then I have the cable kind of extending up here, just sitting here in the frunk. And then what I'll do is I'll just go to my regular handle, and I'll undo some of this cable just to bring it over here. And all I need to do here is just connect it. So I have the end of the extension cable, I have the end of the Tesla handle, and they just marry like this. And I believe there's even a switch here, lock. So we will slide this up to the lock position, and that just means that these are tight now. They won't come out. If I switch to the unlock position, now I can just pull these apart. And you don't want to do that during a charge. You do want to keep these locked, so that way you have no risk of arcing during a charge. But these can just kind of sit out of the way on the ground. I've used this in the rain. It's been fine. If I'm doing this maybe during heavy rain, I might just kind of tuck that underneath the car, but it is weather rated and there's no problem there. And then on the car side, let's just go around and plug it in. On the car side, we do have our charging handle here and our charging port. Now you'll note that this just says unplug. This button does not open the charge port like on a regular Tesla charging handle. All it does is signal stop charge when it is plugged in. So you can use the app, you can use the screen, or you can just tap and your charging port will open. We'll plug it in. You see we get the blue light flashing right away. Hear the contactors click, and now we have green. So now we're charging. This cable is rated for 50 amps. My Tesla wall connector is rated for 48. In my particular configuration, its maximum is 40. I have the car turned down to 30 just because I don't need all of those amps. But you can see I'm charging, no issues at all right here. 240 volts, 239, 7 kilowatts. We're getting our 30 amps, and the car is happy, and it'll sit here and charge all day. You can see I'm at 43%. We're going to go up to 80, and it'll take a little over 4 hours, actually almost 5 hours. So it can sit here today, it can charge up, no worries at all, and my mother-in-law, not in the way at all. So that's the extension cable. Really quick video, really quick demo, but I just wanted to show how it is handy to have these types of accessories. I didn't need to charge today. I'm at 43%. The car can sit here. I don't think I'm really going to be going too far today. It might have ended the day, thinking about where I'm headed, might have ended the day at 30%, which would have been fine. My mother-in-law has been here for a few days. She's leaving tomorrow afternoon, so I could just plug it in then. But why wait when you can use a tool that you have, right? We always love having solutions. We love being prepared, and we love when we get to use the solutions we have to get us out of these little jams. So that's the extension cable. It's not cheap. I want to say it's like 150 bucks or so on Amazon, but I've had a couple of situations where it's been useful. So let's talk about that for a second. So for me, it's been really handy to have this in a couple of times. There have been a couple of times where I've gone and met friends or family at a campsite, and where that particular campsite is that I've been to a couple of times, I have enough range to get there and almost enough range to get back. So having the extension cable enabled me to plug into free level 2 charging. I used my Tesla mobile connector. I got 32 amps of power, and just in the time it took me to hang out and have a meal and visit some family, I got enough juice to be able to make it back without charging. Super convenient for that. I've also used this at Airbnbs. Let's say that they have charging available, even if it's a 120 outlet, but the outlet is too far away from where the car is going to be parked. Having this extension cable lets me really safely plug in without having to jockey cars around, take advantage of free charging at the Airbnb or the rental, and just make things a lot more convenient and cheaper. I'm not saying that that's going to pay for this $150 cable, but it does make life easier, and you do get that satisfaction of being able to charge really anywhere with minimal inconvenience. So that's how it's been helpful for me. In addition to using it in situations, this is not the first time where I've had to use it at home, where we've had a guest that I've wanted to park here, or that maybe has inadvertently taken my charging spot. I put that sign up kind of as a joke, but seriously, still, we want to keep our charging spots available for folks. But now that's not a problem for me. I can plug in, I have my extension cord, nobody has to move their car, and all is good. So that's the video for today. Just wanted to say thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one soon. Bye.